What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devin, and in today's episode, breaking news: the Dallas Mavericks are showing interest in Derrick Rose. Yes, Derrick Rose is in trade rumors again. Should he go to the Mavericks? I don't know. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. And please watch this video to the end because I don't want you guys to miss anything. But let's get into it. So if you guys don't know Derrick Rose, here's his background story. I'm going to give it to y'all right here. Derrick Rose is part of the 2008 draft class. He was drafted first round, first pick by the Chicago Bulls. He's played 13 seasons in the NBA. He's played 7 with the Bulls. He's played 1 year with the Cavaliers. At that time, that's when LeBron was there in Cleveland. You already know. He played 2 seasons with the Timberwolves. And also at that time, that's when he scored 50 points. He's played 2 seasons with the Pistons. And finally, he's played 4 seasons with the New York Knicks. And moving on more and more about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is a 2011 MVP. He was in all NBA rookie first team in 2011. He won rookie of the year in 2009, and he was on all rookie first team in 2009 as well. So when we look at Derrick Rose at this point in his career right now with the Knicks, he's only played 21 games. He's averaging 6.4 points. He's averaging 2 assists, 1.8 rebounds. He's shooting 100% from the free throw line. He's shooting 34.7% from 3, and he's only shooting 40% from the field. And he's coming off the bench with only playing 13 minutes. 13 minutes played. And so when you look at the Dallas Mavericks and what they have to offer, like they just got Kemba Walker, and I feel like they're trying to fill in that absence from Jalen Brunson, who is with the Knicks right now. And I just feel like they should have kept Jalen Brunson. You know, the Mavericks are trying to do everything they can, but when I look at the Mavericks, I look at Derrick Rose, being involved with this Mavericks team. You got Luka Doncic. He's averaging 33 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and he's shooting 51% from the field. My thing is this about the Mavericks. You have not only Luka Doncic, but you got Spencer Dinwiddie. You got Tim Hardaway Jr. You have JaVale McGee, who I feel that he hasn't been talked about as much anymore. This guy's game adds value to this team. Christian Woods. I mean, come on. JaVale McGee is a champion, for crying out loud. He is a champion. He's won multiple championships with the Warriors, and he's won a championship with the Lakers. Like, this guy has value. Get these guys involved. It's like, I understand that Luka is your number one guy, but when it comes to things like this, you can't keep relying on Luka to get you guys a win every night, because he's gonna need some help. And just to give you guys an example, if you ever watched The Last Dance, and with I remember when after the Chicago Bulls fired Doug Collins and Phil Jackson came in. Phil Jackson said, I don't see you just being the scoring champ every year. As he was saying to Jordan. And he was saying too that the eyes are going to be on the ball. So if you're going to be the guy who always have the ball, the defense is going to adjust to that. And that's the thing. Luka, you already know, okay, if Luka comes down the court, let Mavericks inbound the ball, he's coming down the court. Okay, Luka's gonna do a step back 3 at the wing, or probably he's gonna shoot a 3 at the top of the key, or maybe he's gonna do like he's gonna come off a screen, hit a mid-range shot, might hit a fadeaway, might hit a floater. It's so many things, and they have so many weapons on their team. Reggie Bullock, who I feel like should be really getting involved. You got to get him involved. I feel like they need to get Christian Woods and JaVale McGee involved in the paint. Tim Hardaway Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie, Christian Woods at some point. Let those guys be the ones to shoot threes as well. Don't keep relying on Luka to shoot threes. Don't keep relying on Luka to do it all, because it is physically exhausting. It's physically exhausting. You're putting pressure on one guy to do it all. This is a team sport. They have to create other strategies. They have to create that ball movement. They have to create transitions on fast break. Do something. But when you bring in Derrick Rose, look at what Derrick Rose can add. As we know, Derrick Rose is as athletic as he can be. Derrick Rose, not only was he athletic, he was fearless in the paint. You never know what you never knew what he was gonna do. If you knew he was gonna come in the paint and dunk on you, you were gonna get out of the way because nobody wanted to end up on the highlight reel on ESPN. But Derrick Rose kind of reminds you of the guys that are in the league today. Guys like Russell Westbrook, guys like John Morant, John Wall in his prime, LeBron. I can go on and on about players that can dunk. Terrence Ross, athletic guys. But these guys are not only just athletic, but they can shoot the ball as well. Same with Derrick Rose. So when I look at Derrick Rose come to Dallas Mavericks, he probably could help fill in that absence, that presence of not having Jalen Brunson, because they do need guys to score. Put Derrick Rose, like if they have Derrick Rose coming off the bench with Kemba Walker, that could be their with their backcourt. That could be a good thing. You never know what these two guys could do together. You never know what heights they can take this team together. And like I said, with Luka just the Mavericks just need to have Luka play off the ball. Let Luka play off the ball. Get these other guys like Tim Hardaway Jr., Spencer Dinwiddie involved. Spencer Dinwiddie is not really a consistent three-point shooter. He's on when he's on. Christian Woods, he's hot when he's hot. And prime example, when they played the Suns, I believe it was in Dallas at the time, and Christian Woods was just knocking down threes, just knocking them down. It was his night. Everything was falling. But Derrick Rose, when I talk about Derrick Rose, you're talking about an MVP. You're talking about a guy. Derrick Rose, he's not what he used to be, but he still has value. Derrick Rose is a high caliber player. He's a Hall of Famer. He needs to be given an opportunity where he can show what he can do. Derrick Rose can still attack the paint. He can still shoot the ball. He can still do other things that can get his teammates involved, whether it's motivation, whether it's rebounding, whether it's assists. Derrick Rose has that IQ. No doubt about it. Derrick Rose has that IQ. But I'm just wondering how this trade is going to fall into place if it was to come to fruition. Let me know in the comments what you Mavericks fans out there. I want to hear from you guys. Should the Mavericks get Derrick Rose? What would Derrick Rose role be? What would be his role if he was to play for the Mavericks? And I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? I'm interested. I'm all ears. But anyways, that is all for today's episode. Make sure you guys once again like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devin, and I'm signing off.